Hi, I wanted to do a video about depersonalization and derealization because I don't think I've made one before, and I kind of wanted to give people an idea of what it is and how horrific it is. I'm not good with words because I still have this aphasia stuff. Just making this video is extremely hard for me to do. All my videos have been hard for me to do. I'm very damaged in my brain right now. I really don't even know how I type or how I talk or even do these videos because of how damaged I've been since that alcohol set me back. But depersonalization, derealization, I have to say, I've had every single symptom listed. Like, I haven't even had the pacing akathisia, but luckily I only had that one for 2 weeks. Other than that, I've had the internal akathisia, you name it, except for the weight loss. Mine, in turn, was the weight gain. Stomach upset for 19 months, like, terror, 24/7 terror, the whole 9 yards. But I'm gonna tell you what, and a lot of them symptoms have left me. The scariest ones left in month 14. And I'm not just gonna say this because this is the symptom I have right now, but I would take my internal akathisia and my terror back any day over this horrific depersonalization and derealization, non-stop, 24/7, and this brain damage feeling, aphasia, stupefied out of my mind, mentally, handicapped feeling, horrible memory and concentration, just because I can't function in this state. Now, prior to me getting worse with that alcohol setback, I was functioning some. In my earlier videos, you can tell I'm a little faster talking too, and a little more lucid, not as confused and dementia like I am now. But I would take them other symptoms because I could function with those versus this brain stuff. Because, when your brain's not working or thinking or remembering, you literally cannot function. You can't do nothing because you don't have a brain to move you. But anyway, the depersonalization, derealization I've had, and it's been different levels. There's different levels of it, surprisingly. Like before my first alcohol incident, I had it some, but I still had the little reality to me, I still had a little bit of connection to the world. I didn't feel totally disconnected and all that. And the first time the alcohol happened, it made the depersonalization, derealization 10 times more severe. And nobody could have told me it could get worse, seriously. But even with that, I had like an itty bitty ounce of reality, maybe. Wasn't as intense. And the second round threw it into like overdrive. Like it totally closed me inside of myself to where I could not think outside of, like, I felt closed in. This is so hard to even describe. Like something invisible had me closed in, and I could not feel past it at all. I couldn't think outside of it at all. I mean, at all. Like, no forethought in my head, nothing. And then it got a little less, each month it's kind of moving away from me, where there's a tiny itty bitty ounce of reality, but it's still not where it was prior to the last round of alcohol that made it more severe. But depersonalization, derealization, for me, I have no connection to the world. Right now I'm sitting outside and have no sense that I'm even out here at all. And I'm not even exaggerating. A lot of times I can be on my phone and have no sense of being outside or anything going on around me whatsoever. Totally out of it. Just a total disconnection from everything, even my body. Like, I can't feel my body. I can be walking and I can't even feel my legs. A sense that I even have a body. I feel like some head floating around or something. It's horrific. It's totally horrific. I'm glad a lot of people don't get this. But I mean, seriously, and if I'm in my room, say I'm in my room, I have no sense that there's an outside world. I can't sense the trees outside or the people in the world or literally nothing. It's like I'm always closed inside myself in another dimension where time doesn't exist at all for me. I have no perception of time whatsoever. And I'm not exaggerating at all. I swear I'm not. No perception of time at all. No perception of days at all. Just always shut into this. Like this moment I'm in right now is the only thing that exists. Like, there's not going to be another second or next minute. Even as I talk right now, I have no sense that this is even real whatsoever. Like, I'm in a movie. And I also have, like, no forethought on what I'm going to say. Like, my brain is just shut down. That's the only way I can even describe this. It's horrific. It really, really is. And, but you have no sense of that you're in your body. You feel totally disconnected. Like, totally disconnected from the world and everything. Your own body, you have no sense of it. I can't, like, right now, I can't even feel my body at all. It's some scary shit, really. And I mean, I did LSD whenever I was younger, and this feels just like it's a bad acid trip 24/7 for me. Because whenever I did LSD when I was younger, it felt just like this. Only with an acid trip, you got a bunch of good emotions. You feel connected to the universe, you know. But like, I have no feelings at all. I have no ability to feel good emotions at all. Or to find anything appealing or any joy in anything or excitement. And whatever day I'm in, that's the only day I exist in. Like, I can't even look into tomorrow at all in my head. Or next week. I mean, I have to literally depend on my phone to tell me my every single little move. I've missed a lot of things, appointments. I've missed getting my meds filled, you know, different things, because I'm literally so out of it. Confused. And I mean, and don't get me wrong, it has improved over the months a lot compared to what it was. But I'm still where I cannot function in the state whatsoever. I still cannot shower but once a week. And this whole brain thing, the slow brain, the severe depersonalization, derealization, didn't come till that second round of alcohol last September. And I'm telling you, it shut my brain down. It shut it down. Is the only way I know how to describe it. And the acid trip just, oh my God, it closed me in so 100 times worse than the first round did. And it's taken forever to leave. Forever. It's almost going on a year since that happened. And I mean, I'm slowly seeing improvements, but not barely. I mean, it's been so horrific. I don't even know how to describe it or put it into words at all. Like, I have 24/7, I'm stuck in this state, and I have no sense of people outside of myself, or an ability to think of my own kid, or my brain telling me, hey, you need to call your kid because you haven't talked to him in so long, or my brain literally won't even do that. Like, it's damaged up there. I look and I sound fine, but I'm beyond it. Like, beyond it. I can't even put into words, and people who don't get it this severe are not going to know what I'm even talking about, really. And that's what makes it even worse, you know, because there's not many out here who get this severe of brain crap like I've had. The blank brain, and the feel brain dead, and the severe 24/7 non-stop depersonalization, derealization. Most people might get a tiny bit, and then they have windows, and it's a different level of the DP and DR. It's a more functioning level of it. But people just don't realize there's different levels to it. There really, really is. And I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it for myself. Because nobody could have told me it could get worse. Nobody. And until the other levels opened for me and showed me a whole different ball game. But I'm sorry I've been rambling. I hope some of this might make sense to you guys. I can't really think of anything else. Sorry, I'm just so fucking out of it. And like I said, I don't got no sense of being outside at all. But a good thing is at least I can sit outside now. There was a time when I couldn't even do that. Sorry, this sun is killing me right now. There was a time that I couldn't even do this. I couldn't handle no heat all winter. My vent had to stay covered because I had air hunger so bad that even just the heat over the winter time would make me feel smothered and like I just was gonna scream and run out the room. And now look at me, you know, I'm at least able to sit outside now. Plus, you know, for a long time my brain wasn't moving me to even move my body outside. It was just on my bed 24/7 non-stop. So things are improving, but they're at a snail's crawl getting there. And I could tell y'all without a fact, if not for the alcohol, I'd be 10 times better. I'd be functioning. Because I was functioning my first 9 months. Enough to shower every single day and go see a friend once in a while or something. But since that alcohol, I haven't been able to do one thing. That's how bad it shut me down. But I hope that this helps y'all and I don't sound too damn stupid on here. Because I'm beyond mentally handicapped right now. Bye, guys.